Good afternoon, this is James from Advanced In-Car Technologies. Today we are sat in a Volkswagen Sharan 2016. It's come down from the dealer, and the dealership wanted a factory fitted rear view camera, but not the low line. They wanted the Highline interactive camera for this new MIB car. Now this particular model, a bit like the Caddies and the Tiguans and a few others like the Transporter, the T5, the T6, all have this new in-dash radio, which is called the Discover Media. The composition media is the one where it's got the CD drive and the SD drives in the glove box. So this is the quite decent model because it's got navigation. Navigation with the maps here, and also navigation with the SD card, Bluetooth built in, and all the other bits and pieces. It's a really cool unit and works really well. So this car's already got front and rear optical parking sensors, and all we've done is we've fitted a new grab bar that opens the boot lid with a camera integrated in. It's not the emblem camera. Run all the cabling down to the front, and now we have a beautiful Highline camera. So I'm just going to pop it into reverse. You can do that, or you can press the park button down on the dashboard. When you pop it into reverse like so, you'll get the image for the camera. Usually look, safe to move words, and you've got the overlay of the VW Sharan parking sensors front and rear. Now before I go anywhere near the screen, I'm just going to move the steering wheel from left to right. So you've got the moving guidelines, which immediately tells you that it's a Highline camera, and because we're not in front of or behind any obstructions at the moment, it's not picking up on any of the sensors. But they've all got this new sensor bar, so whether it's the Discover Media or the composition, this new sensor bar is quite handy. If you go towards the radio with your hand, a new interactive menu pops up. As you can see now, if I move it away, it will go away. So if I put my hand back up again, you can change from camera to parking, and then top left hand corner you've got the rear view camera mode. You can press the button to remove the screen, or you can bring the screen back in like so. Now this is quite clever. So apart from the usual bits and pieces, you've got color, contrast, and also brightness settings for your camera, so you can adjust as much as you want to do, which is quite handy. Most people just leave them halfway along. You've got a new guideline system. So unlike the others that had one active moving guidelines, which I've already shown you here when you move the steering wheel, showing you the trajectory of where you're going, this one's a little bit different. So just press the screen, wait for the overlay to disappear, and now what you've got, you've picked out not only the two corners of the car, but it's almost as if you're going to be driving into that particular area. So if I move the steering wheel, you can see the box just moving. Now that means if the steering wheel, if I continue to move at this particular angle, that's where my car is going to end up. So if these two images were a car, here, or here, that's where I would be going. So for instance, if I move now hard right, you can see now the box has moved, and that's the trajectory of the car. But if I go too far over, you can see now it means that I'm gone into a green mode, and the green mode basically means that you're safe to maneuver, and you're not going to, well, I can't physically see anything at the moment. So I'm going to put that back into like so. It's picked up the danger points. Now if I actually reverse, now as I reverse, watch the screen, you can see now I've got the moving trajectory. Like so. The green line means that that's your danger point. Well, that's where, but that's the whole point of having sensors. Obviously I'm just using the sensors as a guideline, and then we just pull ourselves back out, go back into drive, and the process has stopped because I've now selected that drive maneuver. So you can pop it back into reverse, and you've got the same image. It's giving you the interactive on the side there to move your steering wheel, and you can easily change back into your normal moving guidelines your moving guidelines. Your red means that you're 1 foot away, or you're potentially going to hit your tow bar, your car, or your brick wall. And then of course you've got your moving guidelines as so. Anyway, without boring you too much, this is the Volkswagen Sharan 2016. It's the Discover Media, and this is the Highline camera. All available from us. We can supply and fit up and down the UK. And our website is advanced-incar.co.uk. Give us a ring and we'll be happy to help. Thanks for watching.